Hi, I'm Paul from the Fish House at Fishel Beach. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook pan-fried local brill, mussel prawn, samphire butter sauce. A simple fish dish that you could all cook at home. So to start with the fillet, I'm just going to cut around the head like so, and then one straight cut down the back. And just gently following the bone, just feel that fillet away. You can see this comes off very easily. As you can see, there's the cut, there's the fillet open. There's a little spinal bone here you need to get over, so I've got over that. I'm using the tip of the knife all the way down the spine. You can see there, I've now opened it into the second half. So this is called cross-cut fillet. You can see there the fillet is coming off nice and easily. So it's just gentle strokes just to release that fillet. And as you can see, that's the first fillet. I'm just going to put that there. Just going to flip him over. Exactly the same, around the head. A straight cut, releasing the fillet. So this takes a bit of practice, but once you understand where the bone, the frame of the bone is, it's straightforward. Just releasing the fillet, not cutting into the bone, not digging into the fish, and there you go. Always a good test, they say, is if you can see through the frame of the fish, then you've done a good job. Now, to make the sauce for this, we're going to start with some fish stock. So I'm just going to bang that frame in half, and I'm going to just cover it with water. There, it's just covered with water. I'm going to stick that on the stove. So to go into the fish stock, half a shallot, some celery, and a little bit of leek. So fish frame, shallot, celery, leek in a pan covered with water, a couple of bay leaves from the garden, and a few black peppercorns. I'm going to bring that to the boil, and I'm going to simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to start the sauce. So the other half of shallot, which I've got, I'm going to turn into fine brunoise. 1, 2, 3, 4 through the middle. Then as many times as you can, and then very fine brunoise. So we've got a couple of nice tiger prawns, and we've got some local Riverex mussels. Just going to start with a little knob of butter in the pan. We're just going to sweat the shallot, no colour. So in goes the shallots. I could go back to my fish now and have a little bit of trim up. Just checking for bones. There's always a tiny little bit at the top there. Just nip that out. And then I'm going to portion this down. So I'm going to cut that one in half. We're going to add the mussels. We're going to peel the prawns actually, so we're just going to take the head off and just run our thumb around the body, releasing the shell, and we just leave a little bit of towel on the bottom there just for presentation. Okay, so into the pan with the mussels, some lovely white wine. This is good quality Spanish white, and then lid on. So just to recap what we've done, we've filleted the fish, and we've got the fish stock coming up to the boil just gently there. That's celery, shallots and leek, bay leaf, peppercorn. And in this pan we've got finely brunoise shallot, white wine and mussels. That's the beginning of the sauce. Okay, so the mussels have all opened. I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to put this big pan on full. I'm going to cook this fish. Okay, so I've taken the mussels out. I'm going to add the prawns to the shallot and wine, and we'll reduce that, and I'm going to add a little bit of this lovely fish stock. I'm going to come back to the fillet, and I'm going to take the skin off. So sometimes in the restaurant we leave the skin on, we cook it with the skin, and other times we take the skin off. And I'm just going to cut that in half. Okay, very important for a chef, seasoning. Salt. pepper, both sides. Just going to take a little bit of olive oil. Notice I'm not putting any oil in the pan, I'm just seasoning the fish. I'm just going to gently put that in there. You can hear straight away that sizzle, that's exactly what you want. So these prawns are just starting to turn pink, so I'm just going to flip them over. I'm going to take them prawns from there. Fish stock's finished, so you can strain that. Okay, so we've got the garnish here. We've got some flat leaf parsley. I'm just going to run my knife through the parsley once, and the samphire also next to the parsley. So that's the garnish. So we've got some lovely colour on the grill there. I'm just going to flip it over. I'm just going to add a knob of butter. This is reducing lovely. This doesn't take long to cook the fish. You're looking at about 4 or 5 minutes maximum. Gentle heat, wants to be firm to touch, about 45 degrees inside. This pan is lovely reduction now of the fish stock, the wine, the juice from the mussels and the shallot. And into there we're going to Monty with butter, which means Monty au beurre, which is to thicken with a butter sauce. We're going to take some ice cold cubes of unsalted butter, and we're just going to stir that as the butter melts. As the butter melts, you need to stir it just to make sure it doesn't look greasy or split. Looking fantastic. I'm just going to leave that to rest gently now. So that fish is cooked. There's enough heat in that pan to finish that. I'm just going to continue monteing the butter sauce. It's coming down lovely. Okay, we're going to put the shellfish in. So that's the mussels and the prawns. Okay, so big chef's tip of the day here. Lemon juice. Very nice. Use it, but be careful with it. Don't over season with lemon juice. So look, it's just a few drops. The samphire, the parsley that was just cut with a knife just once is going to go on top of this, and that just wants to gently warm through, and we're almost ready to plate. So 2 amazing fillets of brill. Prawns, a mussel in the shell, a couple of mussels around, some sauce, and there you have it. Local Cornish brill, mussels, prawns, samphire and butter sauce. Thank you.